You guys all packed for the Caribbean?
Yeah, we're getting there.
I bought some of Junior's snorkeling gear.
Huh.
I hear the coral reefs in St. Bart's are just breathtaking this time of year. The boys are going to have such a great time. Thank you so much for including JR in your plans.
Well, I think it's good for both of the boys to get away for a little while. I mean, I know Junior's going to miss his soccer practice, but...
Right. Did you talk to him? Is he okay with it?
Yeah, he seems to be.
Good, good.
I'll get him.
Okay.
Junior! Oh, JR! I'll get it right one of these days.
Don't worry. Hey, Carol, how you doing? I bought some of your snorkeling gear. You gonna have a great time. You excited about the trip?
Yeah, I guess.
Good. Did you talk to Tad?
Yep. He said you guys are getting divorced.
No, we're not getting divorced. We're just getting separated.
Yeah, same thing, Mom. You guys are splitting up so you can be with some creep named Hayward.
That is not true.
Mom, you know, you act as if I don't know what's going on.
Junior, Tad and I both love you.
Stop calling me Junior. And stop it with the I love yous, and it's gonna be all right. Because they're all lies.
We do love you, and I hate
You know
what's
what?
happening.
Save it for someone who cares.
It's just a lot for him to deal with right now.
He's so angry with me. I wish there was something I could do for him.
You can. You can get David Hayward out of your life.
I am not with David Hayward.
That's not what I heard.
Well, you heard wrong.
You didn't sleep with him?
It's none of your business.
It is my business. Because the consequences affect my son. Look, Junior and Jamie may not be blood brothers, but they love each other as if they were.
Yes, of course they do. They're family. We all are.
Well, it's a family that's being torn apart. I mean, Tad has moved out. Junior's been farmed off to Adam.
That is so not fair.
I think so, too. I think it's a shame that everybody's life is being turned upside down. And for what? What is the end result of all of this?
I don't know. I just know that things couldn't go on the way they were.
Look, you know, you and Tad have problems, then, you know, you work them out. You don't just throw your life away. You don't just uproot your children because you've been edged out of your comfort zone.
And what exactly do you know about it? What do you know about my life?
I know more than you think, Dixie. I mean, watching you is like watching a rerun of my life. And believe me, you are not going to like the end. I guarantee you, you're going to hate it. And you're going to hate yourself if you don't put on the brakes before it's too late.
You know, honestly, I don't know what you're talking about.
You know, you have so much to be grateful for. You're a beautiful, intelligent woman. You have a husband who adores you.
A husband who can't quite keep his promises.
Tad makes mistakes. Whoppers. And it wasn't a news flash for you, was it? Didn't you know that when you remarried him? Wasn't it for better or for worse?
Dad betrayed me.
And you betrayed him. You know, you hurt each other the way that two people in love can hurt each other. But Dixie, you know, you made it even worse.
How can you say that?
Because I'm not talking about the adultery. I'm talking about the fact that you're giving up on your life and on Tad and your children. And it's for some man who is not going to even appreciate everything that you have sacrificed.
You are so far off base.
I have been there, all right? I know what I am talking about. You find a man who's been damaged by life, who's incomplete, and you think that you can make him whole. You think that all he needs is the love of a good woman. And it's not true, all right? There's not enough love in the world, Dixie. There isn't. And there's no fix big enough to Help your broken man.
Right, you're right there. I mean, I thought I could help Tad. I thought if I loved him enough that
I'm talking about David Hayward. You know, you're on a one-woman campaign to save him from himself, and it is doomed to fail. The same way I failed with Jim Thomasen.
Wait a minute. You are comparing David with Jim Thomasen?
Dr. Hayward could be his twin.
Ah.
Dixie, you better face that fact, or you're going to regret it for the rest of your life.
I'm very sorry for what happened between you and Jim, but, you know, to compare David with Jim Thomasen is so far out there.
Are you going to tell me that David is a hero?
Yes, he is. He saves lives.
Yeah, so is Jim Thomasen. He was the hero of Flight 149, you remember? The hero of Flight 149. He did child pornography on the side.
Oh, I can't believe you're actually equating David with a child
It's not that far a stretch. Tad told me that David was responsible for the drug that was in the punch at Ryan's party, the libidozone.
Tad should know not to spread rumors.
Yeah, are you so sure that they were rumors?
David told me that he didn't do it, and I believe him.
And I believed Jim Thomasen until I found out that he was responsible for the crash that killed Maria. I put my faith in him, Dixie. You know, I risked my children's lives.
I'd never endanger my child's life.
J.R. was kidnapped.
That was Leslie Colson.
And Leslie Colson came after you.
That had nothing to do with David. That had everything to do with Tad.
Tad told me that David and Leslie were working together to separate you.
Would you just believe everything that Tad says?
Well, I certainly would believe him before I'd ever believe David Hayward. My God, Laura almost drowned because of that drug.
I know, and that was horrible. But Leslie was the one who drugged those guests, okay? Not David.
Boy, what am I missing here, you know? You and Tad went through so much to be together. Why are you throwing it all away to be with that man? Dixie, look at his track record. He had sex with Jillian and blackmailed her. He injected Adam with some sort of drug that caused him to have a cardiac seizure, and the rumors are very substantial about his involvement with the libidozone. It's more than a warning. It's a man who lives on the edge. Don't let him push you over.
Why are you being so horrible? Is it resentment? Because Tad chose me over you?
Tad did choose you over me because he wanted to be with you. Doesn't that mean anything to you? Dixie, I just want what's best for you and Tad and Jamie and J.R. David Hayward is poison. Believe me, I know what I'm talking about. Hey. Hey. Oh, listen, I'll put this with Jamie's scare. I just got the weather report from St. Bart's. I'm sorry to tell you it's going to rain. No, we're going to have sunshine all week. It's going to be great.
Thanks for letting me tag along with you guys.
Oh, come on. We're thrilled to have you.
Think my mom's gonna be okay?
I think that she's got a lot to deal with right now. But I think your mom is holding her own.
I shouldn't have yelled at her.
Oh, come on. You know, stuff happens. Your mom understands that.
I guess I just don't know what's going on right now.
Well, life gets complicated, you know? Sometimes more complicated than it needs to be.
I wish it was last year when Tad, my mom, Jamie, and I, we all went skiing on Mount Evangeline, and Tad tried to teach my mom how to snowboard. And he fell quite a few times, and we had a huge snowball fight. It seemed like we laughed forever.
Honey, there will be good times again.
I don't think things will be like they used to be.
Well, maybe not. Maybe they'll be better.
How do you figure? I mean, my mom chose some dirtbag over me and Tad.
That's not true. Your mom loves you and Tad more than anything else in the world.
Then why did this happen to us? Why didn't they get back together? And how come they broke their promise?
What promise?
They promised that they would be together forever.
Oh, you know, parents make mistakes. They do. They make them when their kids are watching. Because we're not perfect. You know, none of us. We make messes. But Tad and your mom, you know, they have a lot to work out. But they will do it, and they will find their way back to each other, and they will forgive each other, because that's what you do when you love somebody. And one thing that I know, without a doubt, is that Tad and your mom, they love each other. And love forgives all things. It has to. For your sake and for Jamie's.